Okay. Hi, everybody. It's Shannon Albright. Welcome to our new coach training call number 3. I can't believe we're already in our 3rd week already, and you only have 1 week left. It's crazy, and you guys are probably overwhelmed with all the posts and all the videos and everything, trying to learn how to do this crazy coaching thing. But, just take it day by day, and you will learn it in time, like with any new job. You know what I mean? It's very overwhelming at first, and the training's very overwhelming, and then in time, once you jump into it, you'll find your own way. So just try and be patient with yourself. And this group actually remains open, so you guys can always go back and take your time and go through the posts as well, to try and catch up. So what I wanted to talk to you about today is rank advancement, and the benefits behind rank advancement. We are coaches, to help people, but then there's also a business aspect of it, because at least for me, I know my goal one day is to not have to worry about, money and income. You know what I mean? I'm sick of living paycheck to paycheck, and I just want this to blow up, and I want to be financially free and not have to worry. So there is the business side of things to this. So rank advancement is something that if you want to grow a health and fitness business with Beachbody, you do want to focus on advancing in rank. There's actually a few benefits to that. Number one is making more money, and number two, actually, I'll go through the different ranks and show you the different benefits as we do it, instead of telling you all in one thing. So the different ranks. So everybody, we're all starting on the same level as a regular coach. Okay. And then rank advancement basically comes into play when we start building our own teams, and having coaches placed underneath us. And the first rank that you guys will hit is called the Emerald rank. And all you need to, so here is you. See that? This is you, okay? And then in order to hit Emerald rank, is every coach has 2 legs. They have a left leg and a right leg, a weak leg and a strong leg. I'm not going to go into all the weak and strong right now because it's just going to confuse you. So in order to become Emerald, all you need to do is have 2 coaches underneath you, one on your left leg and one on your right leg. Okay, does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay, so do these coaches have to be coaches who want to build a business just like us? No. They could be coaches, simply just people who want to get the discount on the products. So if you have like a friend or whoever wants to buy a challenge pack from you, you can actually talk them into doing coaching, because then their Shakeology, for months to come, or any product from thereafter, will be 25% off. So who wouldn't want to, take advantage of that, right? Their Shakeology will go from, I believe it's like $143 with tax and shipping if they're on the HD, and it'll go down to $99 with tax and shipping. Excuse me. So basically, it's benefiting them by signing up, for a coach. But sometimes when you approach them, hey, sign up as a coach, the word coach sounds very scary to them. And there's actually some really good videos that we posted, and that if we haven't yet, we will be posting in the group this week about, talking to people about discount coaching. But they just get scared to hear the word coach, and they feel like they're being sucked into something, and it's not the case. And I explain to people like how great Beachbody is as a company, and that they do allow, because they do care so much about people reaching their goals and living healthy and fulfilling lives, that they actually allow people just to sign up for the discount. And and there's no strings attached. You know what I mean? They don't make you sell. There's no quota, and I just assure people of that. I do say that there is that $15.95 coaching fee, but if you add the $99 from the shake and the $15.95 coaching fee, that'll come to $116. That's still a big difference from $143. Plus any other product in the future that they buy. So when they're done with whatever workout program they are, or if they want any supplements like Recovery or whatever, Energize, the 25% off. So it's a really good deal for them, and it'll help you advance to the next rank. There's also benefits to signing up a spouse, which you'll also, or a significant other, or a family member, and you'll learn that this week in the group as well. So to hit Emerald, the benefits of hitting Emerald, there's a few of them. So when you become an Emerald coach and you hit Success Club 5 and you are a club member, you then start receiving Beachbody leads. And what that is that those people who are up in the middle of the night watching the infomercial, or they go to beachbody.com and they order products, everybody is assigned a coach. And that is basically, you know, we get 5 of those. Well, I don't think they have a set number anymore, but it's basically, you know, leads through Beachbody. So it's free customers that you're receiving. So that's one benefit. So if you are an Emerald coach and hit Success Club 10 that month, you will actually make commission on some of those leads. So if they purchase Shakeology, or if they purchase whatever, some of those leads, you actually earn the initial commission off of them. But if you're Success Club 5, you don't earn anything off that first purchase. But if they ever order in the future again, and you're still their coach, then you will make the commission off the future products. So it's really awesome. Like, I love getting those surprise purchases in my back office, and I've done nothing, because not every lead contacts you back. We do, you know, reach out to them, let them know that we're their coach or whatever. Not every lead contacts you back. Some do, some don't, you know. But in the future, when they order a product, you know, you make that commission, you know. So it's just a really great perk to have. So I always strive to hit Success Club, just so I can get those leads. Another benefit is you start rank advancing at Emerald. So what that is, and this is where the confusion comes into play. So every time, I should get a dry erase board, a big one, so like people can see what I'm talking about here. Okay, so these little circles are coaches, okay? So every time any of these coaches or any customers underneath these coaches purchase something, every product has a personal volume attached to it. So personal volume, so say like Shakeology is 90 personal volume points. Every product has something, okay? So as these coaches have customers that buy off them, and all that personal volume starts adding up, every time your weak leg, and I'll explain weak and strong in a second, gets to 100 personal volume, and your strong leg gets to 200 personal volume, you cycle and you get $14. So say coach, okay, let me put numbers. Coach 1, coach 2. Oops. Coach 1, coach 2. Okay, so say coach 1 has customers that sells like $300 worth of products. And coach 2 has customers that buy, oh boy, here's my math. 300, so it's 3 times 2, 600. Okay. 600 personal volumes worth of points. You're going to cycle 3 times. Did I do that math right? So that'll be $14 3 times that you'll get in your pocket. So basically, when you cycle, when you rank advance and you start having like coaches underneath you and you keep cycling, like that's where your money is actually going to start coming into play. Like in the beginning as a new coach, it's like you're selling and your commission, but your big money is these cycle bonuses once your coaches start selling stuff and you start creating your own team. Okay, so and there's going to be videos and stuff this week because it's really hard to explain, believe it or not. It never gets easier for me. Okay. So when you're a diamond coach, so the next rank, okay, there's Ruby. I'm really not quite sure. Do you know what Ruby is, Andrea? Because a lot of people skip over Ruby.
Ruby is 3 coaches on, is it 2? 3 coaches on each side, and then 2 of those coaches are emerald.
Okay. So, but once, a lot of people skip over Ruby. So once you get to the diamond rank is basically where you want to, that's like once you get to emerald, diamond rank should be your next focus if you want to build a business, okay? Because that means that you basically are starting to have a team of your own. You're starting to become a leader, leading your own team, and you start cycle bonusing more. And that cycle bonus turns into $18. It goes from $14 to $18. So, how confused are you?
No, actually, I'm not really, just because
okay, good.
With doing Jamboree in the past, like they have something similar. They have different names for it, and it's one of those things. Like I don't know is there a chart somewhere that kind of shows the breakdown? Because that's what I remember. There was the chart, and then you just kept referencing the chart to kind of figure out what you needed to get to.
Yes.
Step, if that makes sense.
Yep.
So yeah, no, it kind of makes sense because it's like you start a team and then they start having people under them, and the more people that you kind of have under, then the more kind of like little bonuses you get when they also sell things. That's basically it, right? But there's different things that I would probably have to reference the chart for a long time to see exactly how you get to
and honestly, like they make the system so confusing that I basically didn't learn about each rank until I got to each rank, because that's just how I learn, basically. So
what's the top, like how many layers are there?
So after diamond, then starts becoming star diamonds. But let me explain what diamond is first, okay? So diamond is basically you need, okay, let me draw it. Okay, so diamond rank, okay, here's us, okay, this is you, okay, so you need 4 coaches, 1, 2, 3, 4 coaches on your weak leg, on your left leg, and then 4 coaches on your other leg, your strong leg, and then 1 coach on each of those legs has to be an emerald coach, okay, so each of them have 2 coaches underneath them.
Okay.
And that's diamond. Okay. So that's diamond. So then in order to get to star diamond, so star diamond means that you have 1 diamond coach underneath you, 2 star diamonds, 2 star coaches, 2 diamond coaches underneath, 3, and then so forth. 15 star diamond is you have 15 diamonds underneath you. Okay. So once you start getting to, once you get to a 2-star diamond, that's when you start receiving quarterly bonuses. So I believe it depends on, how business is, but 2-star diamonds, I think average about $1,000 every 3 months as a quarterly bonus. And then that just keeps skyrocketing up, as you start rank advancing. Also at 2-star diamond, you get to go to a leadership conference out in LA, which means that they fly you out to LA for free. They put you up in room and board. They give you a tour of the Beachbody office, which is pretty cool, which I hope to get to one day, because I would just love to visit there. And then 5-star diamond, that quarterly bonus, I believe, goes up to $5,000 every 3 months, I believe. And there's another. Oh, you get into like other groups and corporate sponsors, and there's just a lot of benefits to rank advancing. So, am I forgetting something, Andrea? I feel like
I know. What's the like strong and weak leg? Like, is there something?
So that's what I'm gonna get into, because that's
I
actually
want to put this person on this team versus that team.
Yeah. Okay. So, so say this is Andrea here. Can you see? Okay. Now, Jackie, which leg is she on of yours?
She's on my strong leg.
Which is your left or your right?
It's my left leg.
Okay. Okay. So Jackie, here's you. Okay. So this is her strong leg. Everybody's strong leg and everybody's weak leg is going to be different depending upon who your upline coach is. And my pen's just okay. Okay. So what makes a strong leg strong? Okay. So Jackie, you are here. Okay. And then as you put coaches on this leg, all right, you're adding coaches, but so is Andrea. You share the same leg as her. Okay, so that's what makes it strong, because not only are you getting personal volume from your coaches on there, is you're also receiving personal volume from her coaches that she's placing underneath you.
Oh.
So that makes your strong leg strong.
You should see people that you don't know show up in your office because they're coaches that I place.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know if you got into there yet. But.
Okay. And then you also, Jackie, have a weak leg. And that's the leg that you're going to start building on your own.
Okay.
Okay. So every time you hit 100 on your weak leg, and there's 200 on the strong leg that you and Andrea are creating together, that's when you cycle bonus.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool. So basically, Andrea is helping you build one of your legs.
Okay. All right. That makes sense.
Okay, and that's what makes it strong. So depending upon, like for my coaches, depending upon where you are in on my downline, where I placed you on my strong or weak leg is basically what's going to define what your strong and weak leg. So that's going to be different for everybody, and your upline coach can help you figure that out, which is which.
Okay.
So there is a video, like if you do decide to sign up like your spouse or significant other or like a family member, it's really good to have control over somebody's account. But they do recommend putting that person on your weak leg because there's a lot of benefits. So say that I want to order something. I actually order it through my husband's account because not only do I get the commission. Wait, no, that doesn't work. Because basically it's getting personal volume, it's adding the personal volume point. So it's going to help me cycle to get the extra $14. So I'm basically getting $14 back from whatever that purchase just was, depending upon how much it was and how many other people. But then also too, it's really cool, like when you start wanting to like rank advance, that you have control over somebody else's account. So you can control the account. So you can place coaches underneath them and, just have more control than waiting for one of your coaches to rank advance, like to Emerald. So like, for example, like I had my sister-in-law on one leg and my husband on the one leg. So when I was reaching for Diamond, I actually had full control over their accounts. So I basically placed two of my discount coaches underneath my sister-in-law, so then I can get to Diamond that way, instead of waiting for one of my coaches to hit Emerald on their own.
And Beachbody doesn't care?
No.
No?
And in fact, there's a waiver that you can sign to have complete access to their account.
Oh, okay.
You can actually speak on their behalf.
Yeah. All right. That makes sense.
So there's like a lot of like, and as you get into this, there's like a lot of little games that you can play or whatever, but
yeah.
So, and the other benefit I want to say to reaching to Diamond is that you are allowed to create another business center. So you can have, which also has a lot of financial, and I'm not there yet, so I don't know 100% about it, but opening up another business center that you can place on like your weak leg that will help you, like, it's just, there's just a lot of incentives. So basically 2-Star Diamond is where you want to really, really, really shoot for the stars at first, but it's really hard to get there. So be patient.
Thank you.
Basically, the success of your team really depends on you as their leader, and that's something that you will learn. And that's what I actually love this aspect of it, because when I first started as a coach, I knew nothing about this whatsoever. I never thought I would ever have my own team. I never thought I would be a leader of my own team. Never thought I would have these, Coach Basics and these weekly. I was completely opposite of who I am now. That's just how much this company has helped me grow. And it's one of my favorite things to do now, is to teach other coaches on how to grow their business. So basically your focus right now should just be on trying to get to Emerald, just so you can get those leads and start cycle bonusing, and then go from there.
Okay.
Okay. Also, to hit Emerald, some things that people tend to forget is that your profile in the back office has to be 70% completed, and you also have to have the club membership in order to get leads as well. Are you familiar with what the club membership is?
I don't know.
It's just on demand.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it costs like, I think, $42.98 or whatever it is every 3 months, which actually I love, because it gives me access to Beachbody on demand. So I don't ever have to worry about my DVD player, and I have a Roku box, so I get, I can just stream it right to my TV. So it's really awesome.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited because I've been through 21 Day Fix a couple times, but like once I'm ready to move on to something else, I'm excited, because I was asking Andrea, like, oh, what about this one? She's like, oh, well, that's on demand. I'm like, oh, what about this one? She's like, that one's on demand too. I was like, okay, well then I guess I don't have to like buy something new right away. I can just.
Yeah. And now too, they just changed it, like the newer programs that you can buy on demand for cheaper than the DVDs.
Oh, okay, that's good to know too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'll have to.
Not all like the brand new. I don't think 22 Minute Hardcore is on there yet, but I know they just put like the 21 Day Fix Extreme and like a bunch of the other ones on there.
Wow. All right,
like,
we're going to get kicked off in a minute.
Okay, well, thank you.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Thank you for all the information.
Not a problem. Have a good night, ladies.
Yeah, have a good night.
Yeah,
Bye.
good work, Jackie.
Bye.
Bye.